Falcons were able to secure a playoff spot today if they won against the 49ers, but they were not able to. And it was pretty embarrassing to watch this team. I said this was going to be the biggest game of the season, and I still stand by that. I mean, obviously it was because we could have flipped playoff spots with the 49ers, but now we're looking at a situation where we're probably not even going to get in the playoffs at all. And if we do, we're going to be backing in, and there's a very slim window for that to happen. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Welcome to the First and Friend Race channel. I'm VF Baller. Over here, we talk about the Georgia Southern Eagles. We also talk about the Atlanta Falcons. And the Falcons went to San Francisco today and pretty much showed the deficiencies of their team. Now, I was one of the first ones to think about this. I never said it because there's enough negativity out there. But, I mean, there's no way to get around it. The Falcons aren't a good team. I kind of thought that they were going to be able to be 9-8. Or 10-7 in the beginning of the season. But after the Washington game, I kind of started looking at this a little bit different and just basically say, okay, we just take it one game at a time and get in there. We win some games, we lose some games, and we put ourselves in a position to actually say, okay, if we win this game against the 49ers, we could actually get a playoff spot. So at the end of the day, I mean, that's not a bad spot to be in. But when you look at what's on the field, when you look at what's going on with the 49ers and the Falcons, and we watched this game and the Falcons were able to take control early with the fumble recovery, and you got to score on that point. You got to score right there. There's no way around it. It's my son right there. That's him. You have to score at that point. And the problem is they weren't able to score. They was in the red zone 5-6 times a day and only got one score in the red zone. There's no way to win a game that way. Not only that, the 49ers defense, which is physical and nasty as can be, with injuries out, was able to push around this offensive line. Now, a lot of teams were able to push around this offensive line a lot this year. They've been doing, average at times. That's how we end up getting most, our 6 wins. But today just wasn't their day. Got pushed around a good bit. Matt Ryan ended up fumbling the ball. And, he got sacked a handful of times. It was really, abysmal to see. Now, when he did have time, Matt Ryan was able to throw the ball downfield, got a good a touchdown pass to Russell Gage, nice pass to Zacchaeus, nice pass to Pitts. So Matt Ryan, if he has time, he's able to get the ball out. But unfortunately, you cannot live by that. You can't live by that sword when the guys that have a sword too just don't even want to, use their swords. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but I kind of get. I think you know what I'm trying to say. The guys up front just was not able to do anything, and it was really embarrassing to see. But now we're looking at a situation. We played the Lions, Bills, and the Saints. We have to win out just to get a chance to back in the playoffs. Is that possible? Yes. Is it viable? You got some fans saying that it's not. Telling them just tank the season, get some draft picks, and try to go for a playoff run. I'm going to say this, and I'll say it again. A lot of draft picks don't get you instant playoff success. The rookies that come in next year, this is further down the road, but the rookies that come in next year aren't going to get you to the playoffs and or Super Bowl. It's going to be the other guys around you that's going to be able to develop and get to that point. That's the thing. They're just going to have to develop and get to that point. And the problem is, most of our guys are developed, but it just seems like they're just not that talented. So every chance you get, you have to make that run to the playoffs because you get that experience, you get better. And with that being said, we need to get that. I would like to get that experience, in my opinion. That's right. Tell them again, baby. But my thing is, I just don't understand just tanking stuff. I just never was a fan of it. You go up and play every chance you get to win football games. And I hope that the Falcons will continue to do so. They need to do so. Play these next 3 games and win. You just never know what may happen once you get in the playoffs. Yes, this team is not as good as the rest of them, but put yourself out there to show that you still are able to make things happen even with the talent that you have. And that's the way I'm just going to look at it from that standpoint, because at the end of the day, you still go out there and play. You don't go in there to lose, and I hope they don't. And I don't want them to go in there to lose. I know what we have. I know the talent level we have, but at the end of the day, these next 3 games that they're playing, I want them to give them their 100% every single time. Everybody want to talk about how bad the coach is, this, that, and the third. And there's a lot of avenues you can go that area and talk about that type of stuff. But over here, I will say this: I know what this team is. I know what the deficiencies are, but I still want them to win every game they play. I don't think that's a illogical thing to ask for, because I just think that they're capable of doing so. But there's some things that's going to have to change. Obviously, some things will have to change. Play calling is one of them. People are going to have to get more physical. Guys are going to have to just get better at what they do. You can't just rely on a Cordell Patterson to do everything. We need something out of the running game. We need some guys to block so we can get a running game. Matt Ryan, I'm not even going to talk about how good or bad he is. You just have to get him in a position to throw the ball downfield. We saw what happened when he was able to. I ain't saying he got to get all the protection in the world, but just give him enough so he has the vision to see. But this offensive line just did not do it for him. And now we're in a situation where we're looking at these next 3 games, which right now, I don't even know if all 3 of them are winnable, because the Bills just played. Then you also have the Lions, who just beat the Cardinals, and the Saints always play us tough. And we're playing them at home, which we haven't played good at home either. So I don't want to look that far down. I'm just giving you my post-game thoughts. I think the 49ers just played a little more physical than we did. Our offensive line just did not do what we were supposed to do. The play calling was pretty bad. And also, we just need to find a way to get better on defense. And I don't think that's going to happen this late in the season, but something's going to have to change with what they're doing. Right now, they're 6-8. Let's see what they're going to do these next games coming up. I'll be talking about them throughout the week. And I hope you guys come around and, give me your thoughts and opinions. If you like this video, hit the like button. Share this video. Let people know what I'm doing over here. Subscribe to the channel, man. Like I said, I talk about Atlanta Falcons football. Talk about Georgia Southern football. Right now, I got my son up here with me. I'm going to hang out with him for a little while. And may play some games or something. I don't know. But I will be back talking about some more Georgia Southern and Atlanta Falcons stuff. And I may have some stuff on my gaming channel as well. Y'all can check that stuff out as well. The VF Cast, the link is down in the description. All right, y'all. See you guys on the next one. You guys take it easy. Y'all be blessed. Peace.